Welcome back. Sorry, I had to go do something real quick. You know, adult. I had to go adult for a few minutes. I had to go do adult things. But I'm back. So where was I? Okay. So uh, let's see here. Yeah. So Emma Stone. Like I said, I think there's no Emma Stone is going to be in this romantic comedy called The Catch. There's no details on the story in this article. Um, um, and Chris Pine is potentially going to get cast. Like I said, I think a good romantic comedy can be a lot of fun to watch, and I think it'll be fun to see um, Emma Stone in a movie like this. I really do. So jump in the comment section. I love Emma Stone. She's one of my favorite actresses. Jump in the comment section. And let me know what your guys' thoughts are. So couple more things. Um, so like I've said previously on this episode, I love when the more independent uh, comics and graphic novels get film and TV adaptations, and there is one. Um, uh, there's an Image Comics limited series called No Man's Land by Simon Kudransky. Um, that is going to be good. This article is on the Hollywood Reporter, published by Aaron Couch. Um, this article says that No Man's Land, Simon Kudransky's well-received Image Comics limited series, is taking a step into big screen territory. Um, Now there is a synopsis for for the story. This article says, for 3 months each year, you can walk from the USA to Russia across an ice bridge, a frozen path known as the Ice Curtain. In 1963, when the body of a woman is discovered frozen into this icy no man's land, the already fragile geopolitical balance between these two countries threatens to collapse. With nuclear tensions intensifying, a veteran FBI agent and an ambitious new female KGB operative are forced into an uneasy alliance to solve the murder before the ice melts and a global conflict is triggered. Um, this article does go on to say that the book, published via Image under Kudransky's one-man art imprint, completed its 4-issue run late last year and has earned comparisons to David Fincher films such as Zodiac and Seven. I love both those films. Okay, so this synopsis sounds very, very interesting. This idea of, you know, you can walk from the USA to Russia across an ice bridge, but then this murder on the bridge happens, and you have to, and both countries attempt to solve the murder case before geopolitical shit goes haywire, and you know a war erupts between the two countries. I love that. That sounds very interesting, and that sounds great to me. Um, there is no. It is in development. In development, there is no uh, director. Um, um, Attached, but the synopsis sounds interesting, and I love uh, I love this kind of storytelling, this kind of fictional political like what if scenario. Um, this kind of it's not really um, alternate Earth, but it's like a what if political scenario. Um, and I thoroughly enjoy that. And this sounds fantastic. Um, and it looks like um, there's a company called sustainable. There's a company called Sustainable Imagination, which is who that is owned by John Levin and Simon Kudransky. So Kudransky's company is going to be part of the author of this book. His company is going to be responsible for the development of this film as well. So that's cool. So he's going to have a part in that and make sure that it's done right. Um, so that's interesting. This sounds fantastic to me. I just wanted to talk about this for a few minutes. Mm. So jump in the comment section and let me know your thoughts about this. Okay, one final thing to talk about. So you guys know, or I guess if you don't know, you should know that there's this Legally Blonde prequel series called L. The first season is going to debut on Amazon Prime Video on July 1st. Now, they back in January, it was announced that the show got a second season renewal. And production on season 2 will begin this spring. Now, there has been let me see here. There has been some casting news regarding season 2. I'm going to try to mispronounce this actress's name. This article is on Variety, published by Joe Otterson. Maitreyi Ramakrishnan. Maitreyi Ramakrishnan is going back to high school. The Never Have I Ever alum is set to appear in the second season of the Legally Blonde prequel series L at Amazon Prime Video. Ramakrishnan will play Sam, who is described as L's foil, possessing all of our hero's ambition and none of her optimism. She's the founder, editor-in-chief, and Lord Baron of the school newspaper, the commissioner of the grammar police, and the enemy of joy. If Cosmo is L's Bible, the AP style book is Sam's Holy Grail. Wow. So she's like the complete opposite of L. All of L's ambition, but entirely pessimistic. Now, she was in her Maitreyi Ramakrishnan was in Never Have I Ever at Netflix. Um, that aired for 4 seasons. She also did some voice work in the Pixar movie Turning Red. She was recently in the sequel. She was recently in Freakier Friday, the sequel to the Jamie Lee Curtis Freaky Friday, which I've seen Freaky Friday, but not Freakier Friday. But Ramakrishnan was in that. So this is good news. I mean, her career is starting to take off, and it'll be interesting to see this character of Sam be kind of like Elle's opposite. I have all the qualities of Elle. I'm just entirely pessimistic. That's gonna be quite good. And again, the fact that this show got a season 2 renewal says good things about season 1. So jump in the comment section and let me know what you guys think about this. Well, that will about do it for today. I do apologize on having to take a couple of breaks this time around. Sometimes adulting, doing errands around the house. I do kind of have to be a responsible adult from time to time. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will be on next week sometime. I don't know when, but I will be on next week. I hope you guys enjoyed the show and continue to. Like I said, I think I said on the last episode, me and my wife Katie and our friend Emily are going to go see Hoppers on Friday. So yeah, and we're very excited about that. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're doing okay. The goal of the show is to provide a respite from the struggles of everyday life, and hopefully I'm accomplishing that. But yeah, so have a good rest of your day, a good rest of your week. Stay safe. Be kind. And as always, I'll see you at the movies.